Hey guys, I'm Stephanie Young here. I think my actual camera actually decided to work today. So, what am I gonna do? I'm playing classical music on my headphones. It's just a habit. I put it on my stomach because all the time, when I was pregnant and stuff. That's why it's a habit. And they say that when women put a headphones or whatever on their stomach, the baby turns out super smart and stuff. I'm not very smart anymore, so I'd love to have a baby that would succeed me and actually be smart. But for now, I'm just gonna. Hey guys, can you see me? I don't know if you can see me or not. The red light's on. That doesn't always mean anything because it was red, but the camera was off or just like showing gray color before. And I think some days it just might decide it wants to work. I still need a new HD web camera or 4K web camera or something. And not that it would really matter unless I want to make a 4K video. Not that I'd be able to do that because I don't have any software any video software that supports 4K. The highest resolution that Windows Movie Maker actually goes to is I can't get my. Yeah, for some reason my mouse pad doesn't work anymore, so I have to use my I have to use my leg. For some reason it always works when I rub it, when I have it on my leg, when it's treading over my pant leg, and I don't know why that works. Nothing else does. I love the classics, Baroque period. That's what I grew up on. And my dad would have it on in the living room while I was falling asleep every night. So that's what I got used to hearing all the time. Yeah, he played that hoping that it would make me smart. Never really made me smart. I mean, I was always good at finding stuff, but that was about all I was ever good at years ago. Put my headphones here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my glowing trail this time, because now that I have it to the point where it says to speak to the Augur.
Oh, Mirabelle does a fine job as master builders. Still, they're really good.
Maybe down here, there's a... Oh, Martyrio. There it is, the midden. Here we go. There's like a whole bunch of hatches that go to the midden. Maybe the Augur will actually talk to me. He talked to me for a second, then stopped. He's in the midden dark. Yeah. Maybe now that I have the quest set on where Martyrio, get out of my way, please. Stop doing that thing with your hands and flipping your weapons and things around.
Don't get too far ahead.
Don't get too far ahead. Well, it's leading me down this way, so that's good. Yeah, here's that part where you have this mage spell enchanter thingy. It's not gonna do anything. Here we go. What's leading me down this doorway here? I've already been in. But this time it'll tell me the exact location with the glowing trail. Like I'd gotten to the point in mid and dark where he was talking to me.
Huh?
But I couldn't find out the exact point to go to talk to him. Like, have a conversation with him. He's gonna say something. I'm just following the trail. Maybe the trail will lead me right to the part where I will be able to talk right to him, which I guess is in here.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Perseverance will
Still,
lead.
you persist.
Very well, you may enter.
You may enter.
Yeah. There he is. Actually, Augur of Dunlane. Dunlane, I think, but Dunlane.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I am seeking?
You seek that which
Being
all who
privileged.
wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Yeah, like you. Led to his end. I'm not the first to see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself unconscious.
fulfilled my destiny as Dragonborn,
It
but
is a path that can
dragons are
save
still
your
here.
college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To
But he
see
sees the
through
future.
Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff.
You require his staff.
Events now spiral
Alcano
quickly
tries to see
towards
through the eye without
inevitable
being
center.
blinded. He ends up being
So
blinded.
you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Report to Savos. Savos are in. The midden. Yeah, I was in the deepest depths of the midden dark. It was opera dark in there with that augur though. Augur lights up the room. This augury brightness. This part's kind of easy to remember. Just go up the stairs, go up the ladder, and you're right back. There's that thing that looks kind of like an altar. Here's the stairs I gotta go up. You gotta go up all the stairs. The way out is always going upstairs in this game. Going up stairs. Just leave me up here now. There's my ladder to Skyrim. So it's just taking us right out to Skyrim. There's that dragon I killed. Got it looted.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Can't be Ancano, because Ancano looks crazy now. Always get her
If you're
confused
working
with
on any experiments,
She looks
please
just
clean it
like
up
him.
yourself.
the original Ancano. Ancano looks like crazy with wild hair now, so no, it can't be him anymore. Yeah, she looks just like Ancano. That's why she's like, he is rather handsome, isn't he? There's Savos
I'm not sure what happened. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
The only thing that's will work with the Eye of Magnus.
And how do you know of this? Did you really? And I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I'm most impressed. Something. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Let's go with our items and wear the circlet, put the circlet on. Apparel, put the circlet. Circlet of alteration. So that's true. I always wear this circlet. I am Magnus. Let's follow him out of here. Is he going out? I don't know. I gotta pee, but I might just have to hold it a little while. I mean, I'm wearing the pins anyway, so because I have incontinence issues. Oh, there he is. Oh god, no. He does look like psychotic. He's got the black in his hair. He's got a fancy frou-frou hairdo to make him look crazy. Let's go to this place that we're supposed to be going to. Mirabelle.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are
Let's
off
talk to Mirabelle. She's like the 2NC, second in charge of the college. She handles things when Oncon was busy, basically. Mirabelle, Irvine. She's on the second floor of the hall of countenance. It's Arneo game. The hall of attainment and the hall of countenance is both like sleeping quarters.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
There she is.
There are some experiments.
If there are any problems... Well, now that's an odd question. Why? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it. Though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for this... There's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Go to Mzulft. So, the ruins of Mzulft. That's Glimmer ruins.
Oh.
Here we go, Mzulft. Yeah, remember this. This is a. This is where you see that they found the location of the actual staff It's not in Mzulft, it's in Labyrinthian.
Seems like a ruin.
There's someone who knows everything. Dwarven, I think.
Crystal. Oh, find.
The Senate guy.
Inoculary.
Gratis. Gratis and Oculary or something.
I would find the
He's
Dwemer's
dead.
mechanical
This
guardians
guy's dead.
fascinating if they didn't try to kill everything on sight.
He died, and then I'm just gonna search in this old key. Door requires key. Thank God I've got a key to go in there. Yeah, I looted off the guy who had just died. He was taking his last breath as I went in, so he gave me a key off of his dead body. I love spiders. Makes me sad if you have to fight and kill spiders. Spiders are good guys. There's this little jumping spider that's been hanging out on my bed here. I think it's adorable. They got the jumping spiders have those big eyes, and they've got really big two big eyes in the front of their head. They're so cute. They have very little venom. They're harmless. They're nothing but beneficial. This ends now. Spiders and mechanical spiders are bad guys in this game, so you gotta kill them. They just want to kill you. Maybe I'll get my Sovngarde friends to kill it. Mechanical spider. The jumping spiders are my favorites. Found one and I thought it was so cute. The big giant one's a big black jumping spider first. That's the first one I found because they're the biggest.
Still be around.
They are still around, they just live as mechanized suits of armor. This is the part where you have to use the flames and the ice on the thing to get the focusing crystal. Get a focusing crystal from this guy here. Oculatory. Oculary, not oculatory. I used to say that all the time when I was younger. Oh. The magic words, open sesame. Open the door. Open the caraway. So many doors. This is the one the things pop out of the wall.
Oh.
This is where shouts, whirlwind sprint really comes in handy. Whirlwind sprint. No, whirlwind sprint. There we go. That was setting my shouts back to shouts back to Call of Valor.
What?
I'm gonna do whatever I want to. I know this place better than you. So. Oh, the Falmer are so ugly. They're like zombie elves. They're so ugly. With that one guy, at least the modded version of him, he actually looks kind of attractive, but that one guy, Yellowboar, yeah, he actually, the snow elf guy, he actually doesn't look too bad. His brother looks a lot like him. It's also very attractive, except he's a vampire. Yeah, when I think of snow elves, I think of these ugly things, but it was a good surprise to see an actual elf. It's just really white, like snow. I guess that's what I call them, snow elves. Palmer, snow elves. You call them, or when you're like, are you a Palmer? It's like, I prefer the term snow elf. Falmers, hold too many negative connotations to it, because the Falmer are ugly as butt. They're ugly as butt, and they're just. Anyway, guys, if you don't know me, sorry I've been so distracted. My name is Stephy Young. I am 38 years old, very strong Christian believer. Video gamer for most of my life, really. In recent years, the gaming the effort I strove recovering. My favorite games, like Skyrim. I was playing my favorite games of all time, the Fable games. But, yeah, I was playing those before Skyrim came out. Then, before I played the Fable games. I played Oblivion. I liked Oblivion. I played a little bit of Oblivion Remaster, but it's one of those ones, it's not my favorite game. You can't do as much in Oblivion as you can in Skyrim. I like Skyrim better.
What?
Only have one lockpick left. What is the number for the lockpick? I can't remember. Can I look up the number for? Well, I have one better. I'll just instead of trying, let's just look for my
You can easily break a blade on the metal skin of a Dwemer construct.
I get this stupid mouse to work on the mouse pad, which is not that deep. Let's go unlock. Unlocked gate. Yay. Of course it's gonna open and push me this way. Hair like to the side like that. Kind of looks like my hair, but just maybe a little darker than my hair. My hair is kind of light. And I like to art it to the right side because I have a huge, gigantic mole on the right side of my head that I have to cover. And, yeah, I used to wear it in a ponytail, and I got self-conscious about that. Yeah, you can see it like when my dancing pictures. Also, don't like bangs. Yeah, I never had bangs when I was wearing my hair up in a ponytail. You can see my whole forehead, my widow's peak and everything. So I couldn't do that. I think it wants me to go this way actually. I think you gotta talk to that guy down there at Cars. Is it Chars or Cars? I like bugs. I was looking up really informative video about butterflies and moths, how fascinating they are, how they metamorphose and stuff. Basically they eat their bodies. The caterpillar eats itself alive, turns itself into like a gooey liquid with basically the parts beneath it to to form an adult body. Eventually, over time, it forms an adult body in its goo, liquidy state. I thought that was really fast. I don't want to waste too much time, so I might end up finishing all this final quest tomorrow. This is the second from I guess no, third from Final Quest. It's like you gotta this oculatory or oculary or whatever you would call it. Skulker. The Skulker's kind of like female. Oh, not the Skulkers. One of them has like braids on their hair. I figured that one would be like a female. The Skulkers actually look like Gollum. Like Golems. Char's kite. No, Char's chittin. He's called chittin, that's kiting. Char's, yeah, years ago, when I first started playing this, I called it chittin. It's kiting.
What?
That Skulker, yeah, that one looks female. That Skulker looks female. Girls have some of both, but some have like braids in their hair. He is really fascinated by the women. And ancient archaeology and ancient ruins and stuff. We're looking for this oculary.
What?
I'll be. Mzulft or Adro. Let's find the Adro. Or Adro. I think of Adra and Daedra and these. y'all probably know by now if you watch my videos. 2016, I had a minor stroke and took my blue marker. That one looks good now. Maybe it's just a headdress. Focusing crystal, yay! So one of the, yeah, I figured something I killed would give me a focusing crystal. Guy in here. There's a guy in here who needs the focusing crystal. I got a focusing crystal off one of the Falmers. Yeah, the Falmer, however. That's what I think of. When I think of their name, I
A
think
living
of
dweller
Falmer.
was once discovered in Morrowind. You imagine it? Being the last surviving member of your race?
I'm trapped. I might have to get out of here. I can't jump. I can look around. It's all about I can do next to jump. I'll have to probably use TCL to get. Nah. TCL. Just TCL to get here, then un-TCL. So I got stuck. Now I can go where it wants me to go. Here we go. Let's use my handy dandy unlock. Here we go. Let's be my now I can do unlock again. Unlock. But for some reason my mouse pad does not work with this mouse for some reason. Here we go. Here we go. Yay. Yeah, we're cheating a little bit going through doors to use a key to unlock. Maybe this Fowler has a key. Let's
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
I didn't have to unlock the door. He opened it for me. Your friend is dead. Oh. Sad. I'm gonna tell him the truth.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them!
They've ruined everything.
They've ruined everything.
If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts
I got a
are wasted.
crystal off of the...
And you, if you're here for treasure, or wisdom, or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it.
You
Gavros
opened
had
the door
carted
for
all
me.
the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to
There I
fend
was
off the
trying to
damnable Falmer.
unlock the door.
It was a brilliant idea.
Among other things,
Secret,
Plummer were an
though.
expert trapper.
Official Synod
Watch the
business.
floor for tripwires
Can't talk
across
about it.
plates.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. It was a brilliant... Secret, though. Official Synod business. Can't talk about it.
Synod business. The other person called it Synod. So they called themselves the Synod. The Mirabelle Irvine called them the Synod. But they called themselves Synod. I would pronounce them Synod. Synod, just to be different. What are you doing here?
I am on a... I might well ask the same of you. Running around by yourself in this dangerous place. What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? And just... Oh, it doesn't matter now. Gavros is never coming back. And he was supposed to have the crystal. But it's all been for nothing. Who are you? Where's Gavros? Hmm? It didn't work the first time. Well, I was right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Focused
Palmer took
completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold. What?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Wow. Would you look at that?
I have him running all the way back down. This is the one they give you the spell tomes. They should give you 2 spell tomes. Flames and frostbite. Go to items. Books. I already have these, destruction. Flame, frostbite, and sparks. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to pause the video for a minute so I can run to the restroom. So I really gotta go. We gotta stop it for a minute. Yeah, I'll stop it for a minute and try to find my yeah, it kept falling off of the thing. Where's my... Sorry guys, Can't find my thing. It's on the floor or something. Well, this one works. Thank you, Lord. This one works. I'm gonna stop for a minute, then I'll come back. Does this one work? Piece of crap. I'll be back. Hey guys. Even this other I'm using it now. It's not doing much. Go back to the I can get it. Yeah, this one doesn't move at all. Hardly at all. So let's yeah, the other mouse have two mice now. One of them moves well. It's really fast and stuff. That one, unless I have it on the unless I have it on the whatchamacallit. Well, we're here. Oh, we need to change it to the flames. These flames are steadier. That's just the flames. Frostbite.
I'd like to see how it works.
We have the focusing crystal. So we go around here. We go up here and put the focusing crystal in the thing. So, like the lexicon thing, where you want to put the lexicon in the where do we put the focusing crystal? We put it here. Top here. The attunement sphere. You don't put it in here. I don't remember this. Maybe you gotta put it up in here. Maybe you go over here and so thing here. Sorry, I'm so confused today. I shouldn't be confused. I don't know how to do this. I'm confused. I forget. Why can't I remember how to do this? Why am I so confused lately? I went out of my medicine for a long time. Just been getting confused about everything. Well, I use the flames and the frostbite. So that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe I get all the books on here. reveal, open a spot where I can put a I have the focusing crystals, so I've never had this much problems with this one before, ever. Usually it just works. I put the focusing crystal in there, it just works. Never had any issue with it at all. I do have the focusing crystal. There it is, right there.
I would find the
Well,
dwarves
it looks like something
guardians
you can put in the
try to kill everything on sight.
thing up here, but I wasn't able to put it in there. Little thing that goes on the side here. For some reason I wasn't able to fit it in there. That's the activate button. I had no problem putting the focusing crystal in there. You gotta put it in here. Can't put anything in here. Sadly. I don't see why it wouldn't work. This has never not worked for me ever. Why is everything messing up on me now? If I can't figure this out, I'm gonna have to give up. Maybe use like a console command. It's not working.
Never should have come here.
Made him mad at me.
Show me what you got.
I accidentally flamed him and he's mad. Let's just load. Load, here we go. Actually, that's why I'm always holding down on my left hand. So actually, So bad actually hurting Mercurium. He just thought I was attacking him and tried to attack me back. To the top of the dude again. Yeah, the guy is, his dialogue messed up and everything.
A living Dwemer was once discovered in Morrowind. Can you imagine it? Being the last surviving member of your race?
Yeah, the living Glimmer in Morrowind. Are you supposed to just like sit here for a minute? I think when I clicked on it, probably messed it up again.
Gavros, is that you?
Gavros?
I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
Yeah, this was one word.
What the? What are you doing here? What have you... Was the Falmer, what... If Gavros and you, if you're here for treasure, or wisdom, or anything, it didn't work. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
I found the focusing crystal. Is this what you're looking for?
You found it? How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
I'm with the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you. But now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I could overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first.
I'm not gonna follow
the council
him.
is going to know that when I get back.
Yeah, but let's just follow him. If I follow him, I don't think him.
I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable.
Everything will go awry.
From all our research,
Usually you gotta follow people and they help you.
This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focus.
I should bring some of these Dwemer artifacts to the Arcane University in Cyrodiil for study.
Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Wow. Would you look at that?
He'll lead us up to the spot where he put the focusing crystal in. He'll put it in for me, I guess. He'll put it in for me. So I don't have to worry about putting the stupid thing in. He'll put it in. Maybe my character isn't qualified to put in the focusing crystal. Maybe he's the only one who knows how.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Place the crystal on the focusing apparatus. Oh, that's what we gotta put it. Get a wafer to prompt you to put the crystal in yourself. There we go. There, it works right, just perfectly that time. Only works with the destruction flames and I was able to put it in. For some reason it wouldn't let me put the focusing crystal in. I keep falling off of things, dude. Not that you need depth perception for this kind of thing, but I think I just don't pay enough attention and I fall off stuff. But I've always been like that. Even before I had all these horrible strokes in 2019 that I took most of my vision. It's telling me now to activate the button. You gotta wait for the guy to lead you up here for you to be able to do anything. read the buttons. You gotta go in here, I think. I'm confused.
The Dwemer created so many wondrous machines, and yet nobody ever followed in their footsteps.
You just gotta keep going back and forth. This one's pretty annoying, to say the least. waiting for the part where
Don't get too far ahead.
let's see if we can get all of our let's see if we can figure this out. Like I've said, I usually don't have any trouble with this particular quest. It's usually pretty easy for me.
armor where... Watch the floor for tripwires and false plates.
Don't you gotta use like both do different things to the thing? Guys, you probably know by now. Starting in 2016, when I had a massive or a minor stroke, took my right hand from me. I was left-handed. Being an artist and just creative person in general, I was. That's why I was so good at finding stuff, because I had a mind for the little things, details. I lost a lot of that in 2019. Most of it, really. Lost most of my vision. I can barely see. And now I'm almost 100% blind. I mean, over 60% blind anyway.
Their faith in magic instead of machines.
Let's try the destruction, the boss fight. There's a Paratus Decimus, or Decimus.
Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was created so far away. We knew that some adjustments would have to be made. Heating and cooling the crystal will cause it to expand or contract, which will change how the light passes through it. You'll need to use spells to do that. Being from the college, I assume you know them already.
suppose the warmth in this place comes from all the...
Need something?
I'm just tired today. I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like doing this, but I have to, I guess. the dialogue is repetitive. Mercury. You know about the living Dwemer that was discovered in Morrowind? Yeah, I looked it up a little while ago. Today, so I was curious about it. I didn't play Morrowind enough to get that far. I saw a picture of him. He was just half of a Dwemer, so he looked small, but I guess he was only half of one. His legs were gone. He was just his arms and belly and head. That was it. When John's dead, so I was very angry. Guess he can't see. This will be a lot easier if I just do a TCL. I'm waiting for it to like catch on. Catch one of the buttons. It all looks nice. Yay! All looks like it's connected together. let's just fall down here again. See what we can do.
Created so many wondrous machines, and yet nobody ever followed in their footsteps. Why is that, I wonder? This is the worst job I've ever done in this particular part of the game ever. My sleep headphones going connected this one. You can easily break a blade on the metal skin of a drum construct.
Results. They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
Let's go back. Go down to that dude. Where is the dude? Where's dude? Had to go up the second pathway up, second floor up. girl named dude. I'll see where he went. That looks nice and shiny. Here he is.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself.
Did something go wrong?
Go wrong? Everything is wrong. Everything. Whatever you have at that college has completely interfered with our work here. How did you do it?
I've done nothing, I swear.
But it must be something you're doing.
I don't
There's no
swear.
other explanation. You have something at your
You know
college, don't you? Something immensely powerful. Beyond anything I've anticipated.
Nothing.
What is it? The eye? Well, that's interesting.
What are you talking about?
You're looking for something, yes? The Staff of Mag... Well, even if you are trying to ruin my work, there's still something to be learned here. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of...
Like the orrery,
What's important is that all of this work was designed
the
to reveal
Imperial
to us
City.
sources of great
Mage
magical
College.
power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course.
The Mage
Yet,
College in
in the
Imperial
end,
City
only
is
two
like 1,000
locations have
times
been
more
revealed to
impressive
us.
than the Mage
One
College
is your
in
college,
Skyrim.
the other,
I mean, it's like extremely
labyrinthian.
It's a bunch of mage fields. The quest line is a lot more elaborate in advance.
So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game, even if all you've said here is lies. I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full
Trudge off to
report to the
Labyrinthian
Council.
in search of your staff.
This is not over, I assure you.
It's not over yet.
Well, I mean, the Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to. I think your trickery won't confuse me.
That is crazy.
I think...
So we gotta go tomorrow. We'll go to Labyrinthian. We
We're done
cleared
here.
Mzulft. Alright, y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Let's just get out of here first. Once we're out of here, yeah, once I'm out of here, everything will be good. Let's just go down and exit out the back door. Magic illusion. There we go. Let's get out of here. They should set up a labyrinthian for us. verification for us. Tell them if you guys can see me or not. This webcam works on and off. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the times it doesn't, so I don't know why it worked. Maybe I connected the wire or whatever. Such way in. What is this like? Does this lead us out? Hopefully this will lead us out. Hopefully this gives us an easy way out. I sure hope so. As I want out of this mess, I hate this place. I now officially hate this place and I want out. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Go find Skyrim. Let's do some fancy GCLing. Get to the door more easily. Before I started back to using clairvoyance, I always just did this. This is my favorite thing. This is a lot more fun. Just hiking through Oblivion till the exit gets closer. Is it where's the see how close this thing is getting.
I would find the Dwemer's mechanical guardians fascinating if they didn't try to kill everything on sight.
Let's TCL drop now. See if we're at the door yet. is always fun. My favorite way to especially to get out of places is just use my little glowing trail. Instead of especially if I can't figure out how to get the Augurs. I think it's probably up here where we're supposed to go. I'd imagine just follow the pathway that leads up, then we can be out of here. The labyrinthian.
Huh?
That's just back to the age room. That's always the best way to escape out of these places is COC to an easy to reach spot like Whiterun. Usually Whiterun is where I go. And open, this is the only place really that's open the outside world space that you can go to and be able to teleport away from. Revealing begins. Let's go to South Savos Art. Simple enough, and you tell me what I already know. We gotta go to Labyrinthian. He's been to Labyrinthian. You know because in that quest you see his ghosts and stuff. It's a fun quest. Sorry this video is so long. I can tell it's long. Of course I wouldn't have time to have done the last quest anyway. Either of them. There are like 2 last quests I think. There's one where you go to get the staff and then you got to after you get the staff you gotta defeat Ancano.
Huh?
I don't know. It's like a war. Who's casting it? Ancano? How?
I don't care.
Well, now you can just go right in his Archmage quarters. This is where you see Ancano killing him. At some point in the quest line you yeah, they're all here. Yeah, all of them.
We need to find out what Ancano is up to.
There's Savos.
I don't know what he's doing. Ancano, I will have his head for this, I assure you. Help take this down, will you? We're throwing everything we can at it.
We need to find out what Ancano is up to.
Let's find out what Ancano is doing.
What's going on?
Ancano, stop this at once. I command you.
Don't go near him!
Oh,
Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here. Ankano is doing... I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
This is where we go find Savos. You Savos, come on. Come on, Savos. He said find Savos, but Savos is gone. Outside. Skyrim.
What's happened? Are you all right? He's not happened in here. Is he responsible for this? There's more.
I think
Something's
remember
happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ankano did.
Ankano
You need
killed
to get out there
Savos,
and make
so
sure
I haven't
it's
seen
safe.
it since.
Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
Maybe I did a.
Is he dead?
What about going to? What happened to going to the whatchamacallit? It's the second. We gotta kill, or we gotta protect Winterhold first. Then we go get the staff. Do everything. Alright, guys. God bless you all. Well, have a good rest of your have a good rest of your week. Everything. See ya. Till next time. God bless. Y'all probably know about my stroke journey and everything. It started for law. It started in 2016 as a minor stroke. Took my formerly non-dominant hand. That was basically the majority of what it took. But 2019 I had a series of massive strokes. Took everything else. The formerly dominant left hand. Over 60% of my vision, mostly on the left side. And some of the bottom side of my field of vision. Well, alright guys. Let's just grab my old mouse and stop this video recording. It's been going for a decently long time. Why is the mouse going so slowly? Maybe because the other mouse is moving against it. As I don't see the other mouse. Alright guys. Come on. Till next time, bye.